Welcome to my Pilates room. Today I'm going to do some stuff with a towel. I just have a normal hand towel. You have to make sure it's long enough because from your head to mid-torso length, okay, you don't want it to be too short. I mean, you can use a beach towel too if you want to, but this is kind of nice. So we're going to use that. We're going to do some ab work that helps support the neck because I know a lot of you get really necky. Technical term, necky, out there. So this kind of helps a little bit if you have any neck issues. And I do want to do a couple other things to open up through the chest because a lot of us, like I said, get into the neck and then the traps hike up and we get really tight through the chest. So we want to do some things to open up. Okay? So what we're going to do, just have our towel flat down. You're going to lay onto your back. And again, you want to have the towel just to the top of your head because again it's going to support your head. Your forearms will get really tired though, so that's the one thing about holding on to something is that your arms are going to get tired, but they're working, so that's good too. Alright, so from here I'm just in my neutral spine here. I'm going to grab to each corner of my towel and I'm just going to bring my elbows in, pull your shoulders down so we're still firing those shoulder girdle muscles. Okay, I'm going to pull our abs in. Again, let the abs lift you up, right? Not the neck. Let the head be heavy. Watch you're not jamming your chin down too. Keep the chin up just a little bit. Bring the elbows in. So I'm in my proper position, all the way up off my shoulder blades. Okay, I'm not hanging down here. We have to use our abs to get us up here. So all we're going to do, tiny crunches. Just little tiny exhales up. Again, I'm not jetting my head. I'm letting my head relax. And just little tiny exhales, just real basic crunches. You will feel these a lot deeper than you normally do. And again, it's because we can keep our shoulders off the ground. We're able to focus on our belly a little bit more. The pelvis is staying in neutral. Just tiny little crunches. And we can work on our obliques, so just a little twist. Again, both shoulders off the ground. Working through our obliques. Again, just real basic little chest lifts. Couple more onto this side. Two more. One more. Come back through your center. Stay up in your center. A little twist to the other side. And again, just warming them up a little bit. Squeeze underneath the armpit. Get your triceps active. Right? Through your lats are helping you a little bit. Your rib cage is pressing down. Two more. One more. Come back through the center. Lower down a second. Give your hands a little break. Like I said, it's going to hurt just a little bit, but that's quite normal. I'm going to go ahead, grab it again, pull the elbows in, draw the belly in, curl up head and shoulders, bring your right leg to tabletop. Left leg comes to meet it, so a little bit more difficult now that we're in our tabletop position. Just our basic extension, our single leg extension. Extend out and back in. Exhale out. And again, abs pull in, nice and long. We also use our magic circle to do this in the studio. But this is a nice trick, especially if you're traveling. They always have towels, right? So you can grab a towel. I've done some glute work using a ball between the knees. And you can just roll up the towel and put the towel between the knees. So you can get a full body workout with your towel. Left leg out, right leg out. One more set, left and right. Staying lifted. And I am adding a little bit of a crunch too. Tiny crunch when I come up. Tiny crunch. We can go into our obliques. Little twist. Little twist. Right? It's nice because we can stay nice and lifted. My neck is not hurting at all, which is fantastic. Twist. Right? So no excuses. Get those obliques working. Should be burning a little bit. Couple more times to the right. To the left. One more set. To the right. To the left. Come back to center. Hold center if you can. Extend those legs up. Little chest lifts up. Just itty bitty. And as we go along, maybe we start to lower those legs just a little more. And we bring them up. 2, 3, let's go down. Little chest lift, up, bring the legs up. 2, 3, lower, down, 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 bring it back, up, 2, 3, down, down, as low as you can go without your back arching, little tiny chest lifts, and 2, 3, one more, up, up, hold, bend the knees, and lower back down. Good, your abs should be burning just a little bit right now, which is fantastic. Now we can keep our towel here. We can roll it up, and you can put your towel between your knees or between your feet if you'd like to do for this next one. Now that our belly's nice and warmed up. Actually, let's do a couple roll-ups first, and then I want to practice rollover, because that one's always a tricky one. So extend the legs all the way straight. Arms are up to the ceiling. Plant your shoulders down. Squeeze the thighs nice and tight so we're active. Inhale, head and shoulders lift. Exhale, peel up slowly. All the way up. Let's sit nice and tall. Flex the feet. Just get a nice stretch here. Round. And then roll all the way up. Let's point our toes. Draw the belly button in. So I want the belly to pull me back. So I'm tucking my pelvis to go down. Really slow, one vertebra at a time, all the way back down. You can reach the arms back as long as you're back, no arching. Press those ribs down, right? We want to make sure we're connected. Inhale, lift. Exhale, I am tucking a little bit to get me up, right? A little bit of a round. Let's come up, flex the feet, and now let's fold. Get a nice stretch here, and roll back up. Let's do it one more time. Shoulders down, exhale, pull the belly away. Peel down, one bone at a time. We're getting some mobility in our spine. Just before we do our rollover, arms. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in. One more time. All the way up, let's flex again. And stretch, and then we'll prepare for our rollover all the way back up. Arms are out, chest is up. Exhale, pulling our abs in, but what I'm going to transition is I'm going to press my arms down by my sides. Head is down. From here, bring the right leg up. Draw the belly in, left leg up. Now, if you have neck problems, I do not want you to do the full rollover. We'll do the prep first. Press the arms down. What I'm trying to have you do is get the entire arm anchored into the floor and not let the shoulders roll off, right? That's the tightness that's pulling our shoulders. So we got to keep our shoulders. Our whole chest is open. We're going to lower just a little bit the legs, just a few inches. Inhale. Exhale, bring them to 90, and just give me a little curl. That's it. It's just the first part, right? And exhale, little curl. Those of you who are tight, bend the knees. And just practice that first, right? That's the first step. Okay? Then we have our legs straight. Again, exhale. Here's our prep, just the little curl. Active arms. Again, exhale, just the little curl. The full rollover, if you don't have neck issues, please watch this before you do. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, up and over. Flex your feet. Separate the legs a couple inches and roll down. Keep the shoulders flat. As you roll down, you can start to finger curl your fingers down. Keep those shoulders down. Point the toes. Lower back, partially down. We bring it up. Again, do not turn your head. Look straight up. So I suggest watching before doing. Separate, lower down. This is a great spinal articulation. It's great mobility for our spine. Get our shoulders, our chest stretched out. Our abs are working. Hamstrings are getting stretched. Flex your feet. Open. If you want it a little harder, get those legs a little higher. And as we go down, this is going to be a little bit more challenging. Finger curl. Keep those shoulders flat, and point, and lower. Pull the abs in. Last set. Get those arms pressed up and over. Flex the feet. Separate. Make sure you're not on your neck. I'm on my shoulders. Let's get those legs up again if you want more of a challenge. Lower down slowly. Pull the abs in. This is the hard part. Triceps are working. Nice and slow. Point and down. And then give them a nice hug. And just stay here for a moment. Little circles around, right? So that's a difficult one, right? It's a lot of steps, a lot of stuff going on in the spine. The hammies are getting work and getting stretched. The belly's getting work. The arms are getting work, okay? And then from here, carefully just roll over to the side. Help yourself up carefully. All right. So I do suggest watching that first before you try it, because you don't want to turn your head and look over as you're doing it, because you can, strain your neck, and I don't want that to happen to anybody. Practice the prep first too. That's the hard part, just that little scoop in the belly. All right, so we got to get those shoulders open, that chest open, back muscles nice and active, arms active, and you got a little mini workout for you. Play with your towel. Hope you have a great day. Hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye.